that hit. remain standing. Welcome to the 86th Annual Commencement Convocation of Misericordia University. Please remain standing for the invocation, which will be offered by Sister Bernadette Duross, Special Assistant to the President for Mercy Integration. After the invocation, please continue to stand for the national anthem, which will be led by the graduating members of the Misericordia University choirs, accompanied by Alina Bush, a member of the class of 2014.
Good afternoon. This is the day that the Lord has made. Alleluia, alleluia. On this joyous day of bittersweet endings and new beginnings, we pray in gratitude as a university community, rooted in our Catholic identity and mercy tradition. We give great thanks for the many blessings bestowed upon us, O God, as we pray for our graduating class of 2012. The graduates whom we honor today have committed themselves to a trinity of learning which has fostered educational excellence, superb career preparation, and a generous, abundant commitment to service. Good and gracious God, we ask you to bless our graduates for their academic achievements, for their giftedness and integrity, and for their commitment to our core values of mercy, service, justice, and hospitality. As we also ask you to bless their parents, who from early on have instilled these core values within our graduates. May they always be a light to our brothers and sisters who experience hardship and struggle in facing life's many challenges. O God of wisdom, guide them in the choices they will make, and give them discerning hearts to choose what is good and just. May they walk in your way of justice and truth, with wonder, awe, and gratitude as their song. As we celebrate them today, help us to be mindful of the rich blessings you have bestowed upon each of us gathered in this assembly. In mercy and with gratitude, we pray, Amen, Alleluia.
It is my pleasure now to introduce Dr. Michael MacDowell, President of Misericordia University.
Giving back and serving others is a way of life here at Misericordia University. Most all of you already know this and have practiced it during your time here, class of the 2012. Within an hour, you will be an alumna or an alumnus of Misericordia University. When Tina and I visit members of the alumni body, we, like so many others, witness an almost palpable sense of service among those graduates. The men and the women who earn Misericordia degrees are deeply involved in their communities. They volunteer, they serve on various nonprofit boards. They are the first in their neighborhoods to stand up and help their neighbors in a time of need. The charisms that you know so well, mercy, service, justice, and hospitality, have class, become so much a part of these alumni lives that helping others is simply a natural extension of their daily experience. Clearly, this sense of service is not instilled in our graduates solely during their time here. Rather, I believe Misericordia nurtures the natural service inclinations of students who apply here and are fortunate enough to be accepted. The 106,000 hours of community service this small university provided last year, and the fact that in 2010 Misericordia was placed on the Higher Education Community Service Honor Roll with distinction by the President of the United States is a significant accomplishment, being only one of 114 of the over 4,500 colleges and universities in this country to be so recognized. And to receive this presidential recognition is not coincidental. It is indeed what we are. Our commencement speaker and her fellow honorary degree recipient have dedicated much of their lives to service to humankind. You will hear about these lives of service in just a few moments. As you do, class, please reflect upon the fact that you are now imbued with this passion to serve others as a result of your Misericordia education. So go forth, class. Go forth as proud members of this special university. Do well and do good. And now I'd like to introduce Trustee Sister Mary Ann Dillon, Ph.D., who will introduce our first honorary degree recipient.
President MacDowell and Chairman Metz, it is my pleasure to present to you Dr. Michael Cappello for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters.
Dr. Michael Cappello, as a professor of microbial pathogenesis at the Public Health School of Yale, you have significantly impacted the health and well-being of thousands of persons around the world through your medical research, education of future physicians, and first-hand delivery of patient care. As a graduate of Brown University with a degree in biomedical ethics, you went on to earn your doctoral medical degree from Georgetown University. You completed fellowships in infectious disease and pediatrics and earned board certification in infectious diseases. After joining the Yale faculty in 1976, you developed a laboratory and field-based research program focused on parasitic diseases, including malaria. This highly important work offered you the title of Global Health Ambassador by the Paul G. Rogers Society of Research in America. You also earned the 2007 Bailey Ashford Medal awarded by the American Society of Tropical Medicine and Hygiene for your distinguished work. Dr. Cappello, in addition to your research, you are known for direct care you provide children as an infectious disease specialist at the Yale School of Medicine, where you once served as co-director of the Yale International Adoption Clinic. Your special concern for children is further evidenced by your founding of the Yale Program in International Child Health. In 2007, you became director of the Yale World Fellows Program, a multidisciplinary effort to develop exceptional mid-career professionals into a network of individuals committed to positive global change. This effort is wholly consistent with Misericordia University's philosophy to provide academic enrichment and professional development to emerging leaders across multiple disciplines. Dr. Cappello, all students at Misericordia could look to you as an example of ethical leadership and selfless dedication to the improvement of the human condition. Your lifelong service and commitment to the charisms of service, mercy, justice, and hospitality given by this university and imbued in you by your great aunt, who was for a year president of College Misericordia, Sister Mary Florida. You are indeed most worthy of this distinction that we give you today. We're exceedingly pleased to honor you with this honorary degree. And so by the virtue of the authority vested in our chairman, John Metz, and me by the Board of Trustees of Misericordia University, I hereby confer upon Dr. Michael Cappello the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, honors, and privileges thereto appertaining. I now introduce Trustee Dr. Sister Carol Rittner, who will introduce Kerry Robinson, our commencement speaker. Carol?
President MacDowell and Chairman Metz, I'm very pleased to present to you Kerry A. Robinson for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters.
Thank you, Sister Carol. Kerry Robinson, as Executive Director of the National Leadership Roundtable on Church Management, you are dedicated to promoting excellence in the management, finance, and human resources development of Catholic churches in the United States. As a person who values the impact of quality education, you earned a bachelor's degree from Georgetown University and a master's degree from Yale Divinity School. As a leader in promoting and securing Catholic values in Catholic institutions, you directed a fundraising drive to expand and endow the St. Thomas More Catholic Chapel Center at Yale University. To empower others, you went on to support projects related to Catholic faith, and you became the founding editor of the Catholic Funding Guide, a directory of resources for Catholic activities. Mrs. Robinson, your fundraising acumen and passion for Catholic causes earned you many leadership positions. You served as trustee of the National Board of the Education for Parish Service Foundation, the Georgian University Foundation, the National Catholic AIDS Network, and the Institute for Religious Education and Pastoral Ministry at Boston College. You currently serve on the advisory board for the Center of the Study of Church Management at Villanova University. A grant from the Roscoe Foundation for Catholic Activities, where you are a member, helped strengthen Misericordia's fledgling Women with Children program for single mothers during the program's formative years, and several of the participants in that program will, thanks to you and others here, be recognized today with their diplomas. At Misericordia, we strive to be a stellar Catholic and mercy institutionally nationally recognized for our seamless integration of mission, superb career preparation, and academic excellence. Kerry Robinson, it is clear that you have seamlessly integrated your desire to serve others and to promote the Catholic faith into an honorable and laudable life work. and so by the virtue vested in our chairman, John Metz, and me by the Board of Trustees, and given to them by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer to Kerry Robinson the honorary degree Doctorate of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, honors, and privileges thereto appertaining. Kerry?
Thank you so much. President MacDowell, Sisters of Mercy, Bishop Bambera, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, parents, alumni, and friends of Misericordia, Michael Cappello and I are enormously honored to be present on this beautiful day to join you in celebrating the outstanding class of 2012. Congratulations, graduates! Savor this day. Take a deep breath and look around at your classmates, professors, friends, and this campus where you have spent so much time pursuing academics, athletics, and service. Be present to this moment of culmination and cherish the love and admiration all who are gathered here have for you. Before any more anxiety about the future sets in, allow yourself on this day to be fully conscious of how very proud we are of you. It is a particular honor for me to be sharing the stage with the incredibly successful, brilliant, dedicated, and outrageously handsome Dr. Michael Cappello. The consummate physician, professor, global citizen, husband, and dad, a true paragon for all men to emulate. Okay, full disclosure, Michael and I are married. And when we were given this extraordinary shared honor, we decided I would deliver the reflections and he would write them. On a more serious note, which just is to say back to the part that I wrote, as parents of two teenagers, Christopher and Sophie, not much younger than you are, we are simply genuinely admiring of you. We know what it takes to pursue academic accomplishment, and we appreciate that in many cases you worked simultaneously to support yourselves financially through school. We are so proud of your parents for their investment. 99% of you received financial aid, which means you know the high cost of a quality education, and you are consequently more likely to value it and use it wisely, which is precisely what the world needs of its young graduates. We are also deeply proud of Misericordia. Today you are given diplomas, well-earned and deserved. But over the past few years, you have also been given an orientation and formation in the particular charisms of the religious Sisters of Mercy, who founded Misericordia, literally meaning heart of mercy. I suspect some of you have been acutely aware of the influence of the Mercy Sisters. It may have even informed your decision to matriculate here. For others, perhaps that influence has been more subtle, if no less impactful. A defining characteristic of Mercy Sisters is a radical commitment to service, to being a beneficial presence, to caring for those in greatest need. Michael and I have very distinct careers, and we work in very different sectors, and yet we have in common the profound influence of women religious in our personal and professional lives. In developing nations in every corner of the globe, Michael encounters Catholic sisters providing health care and advocacy to the poorest of the poor. They are doctors, nurses, social workers, champions of justice, ministers of compassion. They care for children orphaned by the global HIV/AIDS pandemic. They accompany the elderly in a dignified death when there is no one else to love them. They speak truth to power with love and fidelity to the gospel. My work is aimed at strengthening the Catholic Church in the U.S., introducing contemporary best practices, calling for greater transparency and accountability, harnessing the talents of Catholic senior-level executives to help church leaders solve complex contemporary challenges. Well, if you are talking about the church in the U.S., you have to begin by acknowledging the enormous debt of gratitude we owe women religious for their role in advancing healthcare, education, social services, poverty relief, and parish ministry. What would our world, let alone our church, look like without such committed women? To begin with, Misericordia itself would not exist. Nuns are the rock. Nuns rock. And there is only one appropriate response: gratitude. Michael and I have learned from their example, and we are teaching our children that they can be and do anything with their lives, but that we expect and hope that their lives will make this world better, not worse. For therein lies the secret of fulfillment, abundance, freedom, joy, and purpose. This is our hope, prayer, and expectation for each one of you, too. Make this world better, not worse. But how? We offer you 6 brief pieces of wisdom taken directly from the example of how Catholic sisters live their lives. Qualities which the happiest, healthiest, most accomplished and fulfilled people we know emulate. First, nurture loving relationships. The Board of Trustees did not know when they extended their invitation to us to join you today that Michael's beloved great-aunt, Sister Mary Florida, was many years ago president of Misericordia. I only ever knew her as Sister Nana. In fact, I knew little of her illustrious life of titles and accomplishments, but I did know that her close personal friendships were deeply nourishing and lasted a lifetime. Sister Ansela and Sister Esther Ann, who have long been part of this community, accompanied her everywhere, even to our boisterous extended family reunions in Allentown. Friendships matter. Pay attention to the people to whom you commit. Never take those relationships for granted. Second, be grateful. Our accomplishments are never ours alone. Be grateful for the sacrifice and support given to you by those present here today. Make sure to thank your parents, grandparents, siblings, relatives, and friends and teachers. We are forever connected and indebted to those who come before us and support us. Live in gratitude, pay it forward. Life does not have to be perfect for us to find reasons to be grateful. In the midst of tremendous human suffering, there can be found compassion, mercy, altruism, and love. Be aware of such grace and human kindness. It is everywhere, even and especially when there is concomitant human anguish and loss. Rejoice in this. The best way we know to cultivate gratitude is by spending time in prayer and meditation. Prayer done well changes the one who is praying. It cracks open our minds, liberates us from the oppression of our thoughts and mental habits, allows us to see blessings in our midst. Gratitude begets gratitude, blessings multiply. And the fruit of the habit of gratitude is that soon one experiences blessing where before one experienced only lament. A grateful disposition is the foundation for deep fulfillment and the aperture through which one can view life abundantly. Third, be a beneficial presence as a global citizen. Take advantage of the influence of the mercy formation you have experienced here. Emulate that example in your lives, wherever your lives take you. Give more than you receive. Remember that getting what you want is not nearly as important as giving what you have. Let no one come to you without leaving better and happier. Be a beneficial presence to others. Everything is connected, and a consequence of technology and globalization is the inescapable consciousness that what we do, even at the tiniest local level, affects the whole and can have deleterious effects or positive life-giving influence. Here's the thing. It will always be your choice. Remember that happiness comes from service, from being other-centered, from working with and for others. You never know what another person suffers or carries within. Err on the side of kindness and beneficence. Fourth, live with joyful intention. Cultivate genuine delight in the good fortune of others, your fellow graduates, your best friends, your future colleagues and neighbors. If you take delight in the good fortune of others, you will never be without an occasion for joy. And if the world needs hope and mercy, it also needs joy. Be joyful. Laugh long and well and spontaneously with your whole being. If there are people who elicit laughter and joy in you, spend as much time in their company as you can. Laughter is soulfully replenishing, a universal language. Fifth, value the virtues of courage, tenacity, and integrity. As you discern and discover your own life's purpose, what you were born to be and do, bring the attributes of courage, tenacity, and integrity to bear on your work. Be brave, never give up. Ensure that your intentions are sound. Some good will always come of your efforts if you have fidelity to purpose, sound intentions, and courage when others around you are discouraging you from being true to your life's purpose, passion, and pursuit. The more successful you become, particularly in service to others, the more cynicism you will encounter. Don't let cynicism distract you, but embolden you. Take it as a sign you are on to something of consequence. Our favorite definition of a cynic is one who has given up, but not yet shut up. And the person who says it cannot be done should never interrupt the person doing it. Finally, sixth, be merciful. Whatever you create, contribute, advance, or become, remember to leave the world better for you being in it. Neither you nor the world needs to be Catholic to appreciate the importance of mercy in the world. Be able to say at the end of your life, I was merciful. And when the world mocks, there will always be poverty and injustice. Don't abandon the poor. And when the world argues, you're spending too much time in service to the poor, let your response through your determined actions be, there is no such thing. As you leave the campus and begin the next chapter of your promising lives, we hope you know how much this world needs you. Commencement is the beginning, not the end, and to whom much is given, much is expected. We work with leaders from every sector and industry who daily choose to be part of the solution to the world's and the church's needs. These women and men believed that when confronted by mediocrity or by challenges or by injustice, that to do nothing is to be complicit. Take your education and formation here as young leaders and exercise that leadership in service to making this a better world. Congratulations, and thank you for the honor of celebrating with you today.
Thank you, Ms. Robinson. Graduates, you have been given some wonderful advice. It is our hope and expectation as well that your lives will make this world a better place. The university recognized those students who have achieved academic honors of various kinds at a formal ceremony last evening. I'd like to bring your attention to the names of all of these students and the honors that they earned. They are listed in today's program. At this time in the ceremony, we will present the diplomas to the graduates, after which the degrees will be conferred. President MacDowell, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Arts. In Communications, Matthew Braithwaite. Caitlin Ain Bunton. Michelle C. Drago, cum laude. April Dulski, cum laude, also receiving a Bachelor of Arts in English. Alex Fucillo. Lauren Gorney. Matthew Grant. Andrea Orton. Mary P. Scarpa. Julia Noel Truax, magna cum laude, also receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology. Audra Weiner. Shayna Rebecca Weinstock, magna cum laude. Margaret Young. In English, Michelle Anzalone. Amy DiLucido, magna cum laude. Gabrielle Taylor Gattuso. Amber Kathleen Gula. Caitlin Joy Hales, summa cum laude. Michelle Marie Jeffries. Laura Kingston, cum laude. Aubrey Mayerowski. Kimberly Ann Zurek. In Government Law and National Security, Kenneth Zipowski. In History, Kristen Andrews. Edward J. Leno. Michael Martin, cum laude. Eric Christopher Schallmeyer, cum laude. Kara Ann Schuster, magna cum laude. Leslie Serino. Sydney Stamatis. In Interdisciplinary Studies, Shannon Elizabeth Kowalski. Dr. MacDowell, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, Kelsey Elizabeth Dawn, magna cum laude. In biology, Aaron Michael Barnhart, summa cum laude. Lee Leon Blair V. Erin Kathleen Evans. Cassandra Marie Grape, summa cum laude. Jennifer Abby Cates. Christine Antoinette Mariano, summa cum laude. Lawrence Richard Paddock. Jennifer Lynn Paul. Jessica Ann Pavlikowski. Andrew John Roccagrandi. Nicholas John Salzer. Richard Sitneski. And Jonathan Andrew Weiss. In computer science, Samuel William Corey, magna cum laude. Andres Gonzalez, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics. Travis Kern, summa cum laude. And Michael Truscott, cum laude. In interdisciplinary studies, Christopher R. Tuttle. In mathematics, Danielle Marie Lachal. Michael P. Mikolajczyk. Christina Marie Nalon. And Chelsea Ute, summa cum laude. In accounting, Bernadette Lawler, magna cum laude. Karen Rubino, magna cum laude. Roseanne Scott, magna cum laude. Jeffrey Slanovic, magna cum laude. And Frank Ziegler. In business administration, Eric Apley. Ebony Amora Garrison. Sarah Borbax. Brandon Joseph Carr. Patrick Clark. Mark Vincent DiStefano. Nicole Marie Donnelly, cum laude. Ryan Felsman, magna cum laude. Harold E. Flack III. Emily Lynn Foley. James N. Hamlin. Abby Eileen Heinzelman. Denise Gail Kennedy, magna cum laude. Joseph Carl Kreitzer, magna cum laude. David J. Luksch. Mary Rose Michael, magna cum laude. Laura Rose Palmer Castellani. Tosia Louise Pierre, summa cum laude. Paul Pearson, cum laude. Christy Ann Rogo. Eric John Sandstrom, magna cum laude. Edward J. Sheehan, Jr. Brian Tupper, magna cum laude. Brittany Lynn Vitrini, cum laude. Daniel Adam Warkomski. Patricia E. Warkevich. Max Weintraub. Anthony White. Carol A. White, magna cum laude. Tyler P. White. And Matthew Wader. In elementary education, Nicole Mary Flaherty, cum laude, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Special Education. Christina Caljean. Marissa Ann Lacana, magna cum laude, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Special Education. Marissa A. Hatton. Amanda Pernod, magna cum laude, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Special Education. And Lauren Barrett, summa cum laude, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Special Education. In Healthcare Management, Stephen Burnett. Jenny Goparathingal, cum laude. Jessica Lynn Grant. Caitlin E. Molesky. Ann Neary. And Kimberly Neary. In Information Technology, Peter M. Chesney, magna cum laude. Matthew Joel Godleski. Bradley Hankey. Mark Majer, magna cum laude. And Evan Scott. In management, Wendy Lenhart, magna cum laude. Rachel Ann Tompkins. In marketing, Cameron Waddles. In professional studies, Marcy Ann Bronsberg. Lisa May Carruthers, cum laude. Kimberly F. Monahan DeSanto, cum laude. Jeffrey Michael Kelly. Samaya Nicole Lopez Malone. Alma R. Ortega. Brandon Schaffern. Lisa Lynette Scheffler. Anne Elizabeth Terse. Kelly Lee Wasselkevich. Charles James Yavorsky. In psychology, Lauren Elizabeth Bragg. Colleen Catherine Coolbaugh. Matthew Demasier. Jeanette Raylene Depew. Caitlin E. Houseconnect. Madeline Kutz. Candace Levinavage, cum laude. Lee Lauren, cum laude. Christine Marks. Kristen Michelle Matson. Susan Ann Hanaway, cum laude. Deborah Ann Passarella. Samantha Marie Sorokas. Jessica Shumsky. And Christine P. Van Tassel, cum laude. In special education, all these candidates will also be receiving a Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education. Krista Artem, cum laude. Jacqueline Varna. Stephanie Michelle Bolino. Kelly Booth. Megan Elizabeth Conklin. Denise Nerosi, magna cum laude. Crystal Marie Novak. Alicia Nudo, magna cum laude. Kelly Parkinson, magna cum laude. Shalana M. Pyland. Laura Reinheimer, summa cum laude. Suzanne Sikora, magna cum laude. And Courtney C. Thomas. In sport management, Mason Allen Coldwater. Lane Harrison Dickey. Matthew A. Ernie. Alan James Hines. Megan Marie Lafont. Kevin E. Odell, cum laude. Vincent James Savinelli III, magna cum laude. Rachel Julia Schultes. Karen Elizabeth Sickler, summa cum laude. Kyle Saponsic. Chase McCormick Thompson, cum laude. Christopher P. J. Undersinger. And Jonathan Zaremba. President MacDowell, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Social Work. Nicole Teresa Cromie. Kelly Marie Hooper, magna cum laude. Courtney Alicia Knife. Chelsea Nixon, summa cum laude. Tia Ann Rodriguez, cum laude. Julia Noel Scott. Morgan Joe Sorber. And Mark Edward Werger. Dr. MacDowell, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Master of Business Administration. Albert Caban. Matthew Anko. and Stacy M. Siglin. President MacDowell, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Master of Science in Education: Megan Anderson, Sarah Marie Dempsey, also receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Elementary Education. Elena Pellegrini, Christopher Wattis, and Martin R. Wally. In Organizational Management, Amanda Lee Blank. Amelia K. Caruso. Mark David Jandro. Melanie Kalinowski. Samantha Ann Kilgore. Emily Peters. John G. Pollock. Kelly Lynn Rogalski. David John Schweitzer, Jr. and Jessica C. Williamson. Dr. MacDowell, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science in Medical Imaging. Marisa Lynn Betts. Michelle Kerry, magna cum laude. Jennifer Gallagher. Vladislav Gladkick. Jeremy Haynes. Jordan Lee Marzani. James W. McDonough. Ashley May Scafito, magna cum laude. Emily Marie Schultz, cum laude. Lindsay Tarutis. Rama J. Williams. And Lauren Lynn Young. President MacDowell, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Donna Jean Barna. Sherelle Lee Bassett. Mary C. Vimler. Lisa Ann Gable Bolton. Crystal Diette Burford. Courtney Ann Butler. James Evan Carpenter. Cassandra E. Castleberry. Jillian Marie Castaldi. Rebecca Charnitsky. Megan Connolly Ubaldini, cum laude. Paula Ann Considine Perugino. Laura Lee Crilly. Delia Daly Reynolds. Kelsey DeBruin. Caitlin Page Flannery. Christy Force. Holly Goncharowski. Teddy Eileen Greenlee. Bridget Elizabeth Harrison. Lisa E. Homer. Amanda Ray Howitt. Tanya Beth Klinger. Lauren Elizabeth Lomando. Ashley Lynn Marinock, cum laude. Tammy Lee Merrifield. Danielle Alyssa Nebzadowski, magna cum laude. Mara Nerbecki. Jamie Lee Novitsky. Suzanne Teresa Nowak. Ashley Marie Piontek. Christine Marie Reese. Thomas Ryman. Kayla Ashley Reinheimer. Rachel Leanne Rollison. Jeffrey Ryan Salvatore. Brianna May Shoemaker. James Raymond Sipple, Jr. Kyle Slavetskas. David W. Smith. Lauren M. Smith. Sarah Elizabeth Solomon. Erin Elizabeth Steller. Eric Richard Thomas. Stephanie Turner. Nicole Vitak. Rebecca Williams. And Chelsea Elizabeth Wilson. The following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Master of Science in Speech-Language Pathology. These candidates, as well as the candidates for the Master of Science in Occupational Therapy and the Master of Science in Physical Therapy, will also be receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Health Science or Psychology as noted in your program. Any honors recorded apply to the baccalaureate degree. Jessica Lee Ongst. Abigail Louise Bomboy, summa cum laude. Amanda Brown, summa cum laude. Caitlin Bergio, summa cum laude. Margaret Alice Constable, magna cum laude. Angela C. Krupp. Julianne Marie Curry, magna cum laude. Kelsey Elizabeth Davis, magna cum laude. Bridget Mary Dunlap. Wendy Woodside Griggs. Kimberly A. Hartman. Kira L. Hope, cum laude. Nicole Jean Kazmierek, magna cum laude. Lauren Jean LaSala, summa cum laude. Brianne Nicole Lavelle, summa cum laude. Katie Marie Waller, summa cum laude. Jennifer Lynn Lozier, summa cum laude. Brittany Lynn McEwen, cum laude. Brianna Caitlin McLaughlin, cum laude. Amanda Nodes, magna cum laude. Frank E. Nutt III, cum laude. Jillian Marie Palomar, summa cum laude. Andrea Pandia, cum laude. Sarah Elaine Peterson. Catherine M. Stansky, summa cum laude. and Amanda Elizabeth Undersinger, magna cum laude. The following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Master of Science in Nursing: Jean Marie Cadman, Janice Frank, Catherine Mary Harding, Carol Madura, Charlie Natasha Pedro, Karen L. Simeon, and Angela Martin Vinook. The following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Christine S. Brandon, magna cum laude. Alicia Brick, Jillian Marie Cardinal, Caitlin Jean Kavanaugh, Roberta Siaco, Marisa Lynn Cooper, summa cum laude. Amanda Davis, cum laude. Nicole DiGiovanni, summa cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Brandt. Melanie Hill, cum laude. Nicole M. Iaconetti. Jenna M. Kinsinger, magna cum laude. Devin Rose Kosleff, magna cum laude. Alexandria Lichkovsky, magna cum laude. Christopher Murata. Stephanie May, cum laude. Brittany L. Mahalik, cum laude. Hannah Mueller. Andrea Lynn Nichols, magna cum laude. Courtney G. Otto. Jenna Rose Rakowski, cum laude. Ashley D. Ramsey, magna cum laude. Samantha A. Scalpone, cum laude. Courtney Ray Sennett. Melissa Templeton. Sarah Amber Kerry, cum laude. Kirsten Ariel Whitaker. The following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Master of Science in Physical Therapy. Michael Delzeski. Christopher Michael Fisher. Michelle Galley, magna cum laude. Caitlin May Gardner. Rebecca Lee Goldthread, magna cum laude. Alicia Marie Grandinetti. Kaylee M. Hummel. Natasha L. Jankowski. Robert Brandon Johnson, magna cum laude. Gina Jorgensen, cum laude. Colleen M. Kucher. Jeremy T. Kushner, summa cum laude. Jessica Lynn Massimino. Chelsea Matakaitis, magna cum laude. Angela Ray Neely. Lily Michkowski, cum laude. Ashley Danae Myhall. Megan Kathleen Murphy. Robert L. Nelson III, magna cum laude. Brian P. Keaton. Tiffany Rose Portella. Lucas Raymond. Megan Schnapper. Erin Elizabeth Schneck, magna cum laude. Julie Anna Shahan. Alexandra Velez. And Joshua Wilt, summa cum laude. The following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Tanya Lee Clark. Christina Dorward. Julia M. Guzman. And Joan M. Surface. The following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Doctor of Physical Therapy. Justine Burrell. Amy M. Johnson. Rebecca Ann Kania. Jessica Lynn Klimas. Candace Marie Pagnotti. And Danielle Simcoe. Will the candidates please rise? Dr. MacDowell, as Vice President of Academic Affairs of Misericordia University, I present to you the class of 2012 and recommend that you confer upon them the degrees for which they have successfully completed all requirements.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Misericordia University and conferred to them by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I do hereby confer upon you the degree for which you have completed all the requirements as determined by the faculty and the department in which you have qualified, with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibility thereunto pertaining. Congratulations, class.
To make it official, if you haven't already done so, switch your tassels from right to left. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce the Valedictorian for the class of 2012, Marisa Lynn Cooper. Who earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Health Science and a Master of Science in Occupational Therapy with a cumulative grade point average of 3.993.
Good afternoon, members of the Board of Trustees, President MacDowell, honored guests and alumni, members of the faculty, administration, and staff, fellow graduates, and family and friends. Now, I am not what you would call a traditional person, but I think I am speaking for most of us when I say that it sure feels good to be dressed up in this time-honored cap and gown. In 2007, as I was graduating from Shenandoah Valley High School, I was giving a similar valedictorian speech to my 80 fellow classmates while wearing a comparable outfit and feeling equally ecstatic. I remember saying, as I watched my brother give his speech as the valedictorian of the class of 2002, I could have easily told myself that making a goal to become valedictorian would be too difficult and require too many sacrifices. A few months after high school graduation, during my first week of college at the newly renamed Misericordia University, I remember thinking, please just let me not flunk out. Making a goal of becoming college valedictorian was not even close to being on my list. I was coming here as a former big fish in a small pond and was worried that I was not prepared. But were any of us, really? I thought I knew who I was, what my interests and priorities were. However, we all had a significant amount to learn. Whether you found out just how adventurous you could be on a trip with the SOAR Club, or discovered more about your faith in campus ministry, or experienced a new culture on a service trip which changed your life, if there was one thing that Misericordia taught us, it would be to never stop seeking out new experiences, because we are always learning, growing, and changing. I've come to believe that there is never a time when that has to stop. Whether you feel it now or will understand in the future, Misericordia has instilled in us the ability to have a lasting impact on what we are able to absorb out of life and what we can offer to enrich the lives of others. So let us not see graduation as the end of the best days of our lives, but rather for what it really is, a commencement. It is the beginning of a journey with all of what Misericordia University has taught us. Whenever I have had to describe our university to prospective students, I've always called it a small school with a big heart. I mean, come on, heart is in our name. I feel compelled to tell everyone that this is an institution where people insist on holding the door open for you, even when it is inconvenient. If there is a population in need of aid that we are not already addressing, someone on this campus will make sure to tackle it. Our students are undoubtedly willing to burn the midnight oil, not only to excel academically, but also to ensure the rights of others to live life to the fullest as well. Yeah. What can I say but that I am confident, proud, and truthful when I express that the tenets that our school was founded on, which are mercy, service, justice, and hospitality, are still in action here today. Oh, and the tasty cookies we have at every event at this school count for bonus points in the hospitality department. Of course, I have to take a minute to address my occupational therapy family. I used to think my major was so small that it felt like high school all over again. But I quickly realized that it was just small enough to function like a family. Our professors were like extensions of our parents, always guiding us to never do less than our best. And our 23 fellow classmates were like sisters as we progressed through this adventure together. We learned so much from each other's passions and knowledge, and I could not be more proud to be part of this group as we embark on our careers as occupational therapy practitioners. I would like to take a moment for a few other extensions of gratitude. First, I want to thank the administration on behalf of my classmates for giving me a time limit because they all know how much I can talk, and we all want to make it to our post-graduation dinner reservations on time. I want to articulate my gratitude to the staff and faculty members who help shape students of every major into the graduates that sit before us today. I would also like to express my appreciation for the maintenance and housekeeping staff that work diligently every day so that we can learn in a beautiful, clean, and functional environment. Of course, I must also take the time to thank my devoted family because without their love and support these past 5 years, I certainly would have not accomplished this feat. Lastly, let me congratulate you, class of 2012, on all of your achievements in academics, leadership, service, and athletics. Each of you inspires me to stretch myself beyond what I thought I was capable of doing. This day is not one that everyone gets to experience, so please let it soak in. I know Misericordia thrives on the selflessness of our students, but we can make an exception today. We are all accomplishing something so worthwhile, so let us give each other permission to be a little self-centered for one day. Now, for those of you who know me, you understand my passion for music, and more specifically, the Dave Matthews Band. So it is only fitting for me to conclude the most important speech of my life thus far with a quote that sums up what I learned from the college experience. That quote is, "Celebrate we will, because life is short but sweet for certain." Thank you for this honor, and again, congratulations to the class of 2012.
And now I'd like to introduce the senior class president, Lauren Gorney, the vice president, Brittany Vitrini and Audra Wayner, and senior class activities coordinator, Danielle LaShaw, to present the senior class gift to President MacDowell.
As the president of the graduating class of 2012, along with the class officers, it is our distinct honor to present this check in total of $3,409.21. As a tradition at our university, it was our goal to raise $2,012, but thanks to all of your hard work, graduates, we have surpassed that goal by nearly $1,400. As a class, we were given the opportunity to vote in an online survey and choose what the money would be used towards here on campus. Our class has collectively decided to purchase a victory bell for the new Mangelsdorf field. This bell will ring for scores made by all Misericordia sports teams that are played on this field and will toll as a symbol of victory. This bell begins a legacy of Cougar pride that will last through the years. We invite you all to join us in the dedication of this bell in the fall. When you leave here today, graduates, I encourage you all to go out into the world and ring the bell. Thank you.
At this time, Mrs. Helene Flower Reed, class of 1966, and the president of the Misericordia University Alumni Association will preside over the induction of the new graduates into the Misericordia University Alumni Association.
Bishop Ambara, honored clergy, Dr. Robinson, Dr. Cappello, President MacDowell, members of the Board of Trustees, members of the Alumni Association Board of Directors, members of the faculty and staff, graduates of Misericordia University, family and friends, honored guests. First of all, I want to say to the class of 2012, thank you for all your hard work and this wonderful gift of the Victory Bell for Mangelsdorf Field. I know, we'll all be there for the dedication, and it will certainly enjoy having it for years to come. Thank you so very much. Give yourselves a big hand. That was great. As president of the Misericordia University Alumni Association, it is my distinct honor and privilege today to welcome the class of 2012 into membership into the Alumni Association. On behalf of the nearly 14,000 graduates of Misericordia University, I extend congratulations and best wishes to you, the new graduates, for having achieved your goals at Misericordia. Members of the class of 2012, I commend you for the outstanding contributions you have made to Misericordia, demonstrated these past years by your service, personal commitments, and academic achievements. I ask you to become involved in the activities of your alumni association, and I urge you to continue to promote the same spirit and dedication you have shown during your undergraduate years. I ask now all members of the class of 2012 to please stand. In accordance with the bylaws of the Misericordia University Alumni Association and by the authority vested in me by the association, I hereby declare that the graduates of the class of 2012 be life members of Misericordia University Alumni Association, and I beseech you to be and to remain loyal supporters of this university which sends you forth this day, the 19th day of May 2012, to better serve yourselves, your professions, your community, your country, and your God. You may now proudly call yourselves alumni of Misericordia University. Congratulations and welcome. Thank you.
You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to recognize the members of the faculty who have been cited for their achievements this year. We present 3 awards, one for outstanding teaching, one for scholarship, and one for excellence in service. The first award, the Polly and Sidney Friedman Excellence in Service Award, is presented to a faculty member with an extensive record of service on campus, in the discipline, and in the community. This year's recipient is Dr. Ellen McLaughlin, Associate Professor of Occupational Therapy. Dr. McLaughlin has an impressive record, both on and off campus. Dr. McLaughlin personifies the mission of Misericordia and the charisms of the Sisters of Mercy. During her tenure at Misericordia, she has served on and chaired numerous university and department committees. Dr. McLaughlin has also held several leadership roles, first in the Division of Health Sciences and later in the College of Health Sciences. In addition to overseeing a complete revision of both the traditional occupational therapy master's and post-professional master's program, she was instrumental in developing the pediatric certificate program, international course offerings, and most recently the occupational therapy doctoral degree program. She has also participated in many student-focused service activities. She has served as a mentor in the Women with Children program and advisor to the Occupational Therapy International Club and the Misericordia Student Occupational Therapy Association. Dr. McLaughlin has contributed to Misericordia's regional recognition and national acclaim through her service to the community and to her profession. She has served her profession on a national level through her work as a site visitor for the Accreditation Commission for Occupational Therapy Education, as chair of its Standards Review Committee, and most recently as chair-elect. As chair, she will oversee all faculty, clinicians, students, institutions, and processes involved in the accreditation of occupational therapy educational programs in the United States. In recognition of her outstanding service to the university, to her profession, and to the community, I am honored to present the Polly and Sidney Friedman Excellence in Service Award to Dr. Ellen McLaughlin. Let me make sure I have the right one. The next award is the Louis and Barbara Alisi Excellence in Scholarship Award. It recognizes and promotes academic activities generally considered scholarship or artistic contribution. This year's recipient is Dr. Glenn Tellis, Professor of Speech and Language Pathology. Dr. Tellis is a nationally recognized expert in stuttering and is a board-recognized fluency specialist and mentor. His other research interests include research design, treatment efficacy research, clinical outcomes, and multiculturalism. Dr. Tellis is known for using cutting-edge technology, such as advanced video capture technology, to further studies in various specialty fields in speech-language pathology. Since arriving at Misericordia in 2006, Dr. Tellis has published 12 articles, DVDs, or CDs, has presented 2 papers at international conferences, 15 papers at national conferences, and 17 papers at state conferences. He has received over $500,000 in internal and external grant funding to advance his scholarship. Many Misericordia speech-language pathology majors have co-presented at professional conferences and co-authored research with Dr. Tellis because he believes it's important to include students in scholarly research and publishing. In recognition of his outstanding contribution to the advancement of scholarship in the health sciences, and more specifically speech and language pathology, it is my privilege and distinct pleasure to present the Louis and Barbara Alisi Excellence in Scholarship Award to Dr. The final award is the Judge Max and Tilly Rosen Excellence in Teaching Award, which is presented to an outstanding faculty member elected by vote of the students. This year's recipient is Dr. Angela Azerbatham, Associate Professor of Biology. Dr. Azerbatham's student evaluation scores are impressive, particularly in light of the large class section she teaches. Based on evaluation scores and comments, it is apparent that she is respected by her students and that they view her as an asset to their educational endeavors. In her most recent student evaluations, Dr. Azerbatham consistently scored highest in student confidence in instructor's knowledge and instructor enthusiasm. A few comments from students included in her most recent evaluations are, her class is interactive and upbeat. She is excited for us to learn. Her knowledge of content and love for her job contributes most to our learning. She is well prepared, enthusiastic, and knowledgeable. She has an excellent balance of being a fun and enjoyable professor, but also instructs very well and really gets involved with all of her students. Peer evaluations also show that Dr. Azerbatham is a very energetic and dynamic teacher in that she keeps students engaged in what they are learning, challenges them to think and understand for themselves rather than having them memorize information, and makes extra effort to assist students who are having difficulty. In recognition of her outstanding contribution to student learning and development, it is my privilege and distinct pleasure to present the Judge Max and Tilly Rosen Excellence in Teaching Award to Dr. Angela Azerbatham. Before we begin the alma mater, I ask that you remain in your seats until the stage party and academic procession reaches the back of the auditorium. Graduates and their guests are cordially invited to a reception under the tent adjacent to the Bank Student Center. Please rise for the singing of the alma mater printed on the last page of your program.
welcome Bishop Joseph Bambera, Bishop of the Diocese of Scranton, who will now offer benediction.
Let us pray. Good and gracious God, we acknowledge your presence in our midst on this great day of celebration. We gratefully lift up to you in prayer our graduates. In their journey to this day, they have been stretched and challenged. They have recognized the abilities that you have planted within them, and they have grown in their understanding of life. They have achieved more than they ever have imagined or believed to be possible. Fill their hearts, O God, with a humble sense of accomplishment and the resolve to journey forward to live lives that truly matter and that make a difference for good. May your loving presence be upon those who have supported them in their work in the classroom, at home, and along the way. The Sisters of Mercy, who founded this Catholic university and who continue to be a shining example to our world of faith-filled women committed to living the values of the gospel. Teachers who have given of themselves in ways that will only be understood with the passage of time. Families who have sacrificed much. Friends who learned from them and taught them as only peers can. Finally, O God, as we commend our graduates to a waiting world, we pray that they will continue to be ambassadors of Misericordia University, serving the needs of their sisters and brothers, and bringing your love, healing, and life to all. And so we humbly ask your blessing upon them, your daughters and sons. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord let his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. And may the Lord look upon you kindly and grant you peace. Amen.